Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Health and Wellness. My name is Nellie Greer, and I will be your host tonight. I'd like to take a few minutes to thank our viewers and our customers and family and friends for all your support, for your continued patronage throughout the years. It is hard to believe that it has been almost 16, well, we've been doing these programs for the last 16 years, going on 17. It's quite hard to believe that it's been that long already. But with that, I'd like to start by saying as to what our program tonight is going to be about. We're going to talk about skin care, the health of our skin. Now, beauty really does come from within. Our skin is the largest, most visible organ of the human body. The skin is also an outward reflection of what is happening inside our bodies. Therefore, if a person has skin issues, they most likely have some underlying health issues as well. Good advice for maintaining beautiful skin would be to drink plenty of water to flush out toxins, to stay away from dehydrating elements like alcohol and smoking, exercise to get blood flowing, eat healthy foods and balance out diet deficiencies with high-quality products such as Intramax, which is a full line of nutrients, 415. Also, a good thing to incorporate is colostrum and also laminine, which is actually stem cell food. Those are supplements, and also we have a product that's called Timeless Prescription that has Oxygen Supreme in capsule form, so you can actually incorporate all those things to be able to nourish and feed the skin. While there are some advanced cases of skin irritation or irregularity that may require aggressive steps, there are many simple, sensible measures we can apply towards better skin without a lot of time, commitment, or trouble. Now, practicing a good skincare regimen includes like cleansing, toning, treat, and moisturize the skin in that order twice a day. Now, we're going to talk about different skin kits that you end up using depending on your skin condition. Now, we have a kit that's called Skin Intelligence. And the Skin Intelligence is actually for younger skin, for sensitive skin. And that product you want to use if you have sensitivity to any perfumes or any allergies to any, and you don't know exactly what it is that you're sensitive to. That Skin Intelligence has 6 different items that will actually naturally nourish your skin. Now, that one can be even for an adult, because we often think that the youth is the one that are more sensitive, but there are a lot of adults too that have sensitive skin. And we also have another kit that's called Timeless Prescription, and it's actually a kit that has 6 items, and every kit has a cleanser, a toner. They have either an eye or a day cream, or they have a moisturizing for nighttime as well. The Timeless Prescription is an anti-aging skincare. Now, that is for skin that needs more nourishment, more treatment than the Skin Intelligence, for instance. And it's skin that needs more hydration, that needs more nourishing. We also have a Timeless Prescription that is strictly acne-free. It's actually for acne. And there are 5 items to that Timeless Prescription, and it involves the same thing. It's a cleanse, it's a an acne toner, and day cream, moisturizer. So there's 5 products to that. Now I'm going to talk about Cellulabs. Cellulabs is actually an anti-aging skincare for mature skin. Now this one supports your skin on a very cellular level. There are 9 different products on this line, and that consists of your cleanse, your toner, your day, your night cream. It has your eye cream. It has your vitamin C. It also has a mask, like a facial mask with it, and you can buy all those things separately, or you can buy it all together. But there are 9 different products on that line. And I will say that in working with any of these kits, you will start to notice in feeding the skin as to how dewy your skin luminous. Your makeup will go on so much nicer by preparing the skin and treating, because a lot of times if you do nothing with all the elements, you will age. But if you start treating the skin, you will actually age, but age very gracefully. And you will age differently from all others. There is another kit that's called Vita Shield, and Vita Shield is a cellular therapy. Now this one is more for serious, intense skincare. Now some folks will come in, they've never done anything, and they have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles and want really intense work done, and they want it done immediately. They want to look like right away, they want to see results. The Vital Shield is a very intense. It's working with vitamin C, vitamin E, and OPC3, and it has the oxygen in capsule form. So that's how intense that kit is. Now, those are all individual kits that for skin care. Realize that when you start a program, you want to have something that has all the different products in it to be able to feed and to nourish and to treat the skin, because treating the skin is different to the everyday regimen that you do as far as cleansing and toning. It's different. Now, the whole principle of doing this program is that we do carry these products and in our business, but we haven't done a program on it. And I thought that in doing a program, it would actually educate you to know exactly what it is that you need. When you come in, you will let us know what it is that you need. So we have a product that's called, well, let me go to the New Skin Facial Lift. Now, this is also preparing the skin so that when you put your makeup on, it all looks flawless. So the idea is the New Skin Facelift has powder, and it has a little brush, and it has an activator. And the facial mask you do like twice a week. But if you have an event to go to, or if you have, if you're going to be going out of town and visiting family or whatever, and you want to do it more than twice a week, you can. You can do it just before you go, so that way there you're nice and fresh. A facial lift is, it exfoliates, it cleanses, it makes the pores small, it makes the skin very smooth. Facials are very important, and you see that when you see the award shows, and everyone has been treated spa-like. It's like everybody goes through massage and facials and all that, and in treating the skin, it does. It looks, the skin, when you do the facial mask and you do the makeup, it always looks flawless. And the canvas you want a very clean and smooth canvas before you apply the makeup. And the pores become smaller when you do a facial mask. And it's actually exercise to the face as well. And it's also feeding because it's a mineral mask. And so by doing it, it's applied with a little brush. And I would venture to say that if you have never done it, what you do is you can do half a face and you will see how much of a lift you get. The whole principle is that we're going to age no matter what, but we don't have to age as quickly or like everybody else. The facial mask we do have at the center, and it's something that you can do once a week, you can do twice a week, or however often you want, depending on what it is that you're trying to achieve. Now treating, we've done all the different kits as to the cleanses, the toners, the eye creams, the firming, moisturizing, preparing to hydrate the skin. And now we're going to talk about treating, because everything else is preparing. Now we're going to nourish the skin by giving it something that's so important. Maitra Skin Collagen Serum, it's actually a serum collagen that you apply on the skin. And you do the collagen on skin morning and night. This actually tightens, it reinforces your own matrix on collagen so that it firms the skin and it removes the fine lines and wrinkles. And a lot of times we have this, smokers will have it around their lip. A lot of people that, you know, the sun kind of makes you squint a little bit. Or if laugh lines, or maybe it's just something that everyone in your family has. This is actually a way of reversing that. Matrix Collagen Serum is one of the things that you do. You can do it every month, so that you're actually doing the serum collagen every day, morning and night, for a month, for 30 days. And then you can actually do it the following month, or you can actually take 1 month off and do the Pentaxel. Now Pentaxel, it's actually treating the skin again, but the Pentaxel is actually what smooths the skin, creates, the pores become very small. It's great for any skin discoloration that we get with the sun, or maybe we're applying certain things on our skin and we're getting some discoloration. It's also good for stretch marks, fine lines and wrinkles, and the lines on your forehead, around your eyes. It's dewy enough, it's moisturizing enough, but it's not oily, and the skin drinks it right away, so that you can apply another lotion over it, your day or night cream, and it's something that just follows. You do it before, and then it follows, your moisturizing follows after that. You can, it's not just on the face, you can put it on your neck, you can also put it on any area in your body that you have stretch marks, or you can also use it for folks that have had surgery. And we have one testimony of a lady that sent us the testimony on where she had thyroid surgery, and she put it on there, and you can't even see the line. So she ended up treating that with the Pentaxel, and she has no surgery mark at all, no incision. So the idea is that Pentaxel is used, you can use the Matrix Skin Collagen 1 month, you can do the Pentaxel the next month, and we have photos of before and afters on the collagen, and you get to see firsthand as to the benefits and the repair work that happens by just doing the collagen. Now, those are treatments. Also, we have in the Vita Shell, the Vita Shield Intense Care, there is a vitamin C and a vitamin E that you can actually incorporate. And these are things that you can mix match. It doesn't have to be so rigid. You can kind of just make your own. The Oxygen Extreme is really important as well, and that one comes in capsule form. So anyone that is dry, anyone that doesn't have plump skin, anyone that has a lot of lines and fine lines and wrinkles, and wants the skin to tighten up again, these are things that you can do. We have covered all the repair works and all. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about things that you do to follow that. Now, you've done all your day cream, let's say, and you're ready to put makeup on. So, and Motives and Matrix is one, the collagen you can put under makeup because it tightens the skin and it makes it all ready for you to apply makeup where your skin is so nice and tight. Now we have a product that that's called Invisalign, and that sort of fills in the little lines, the fine lines and wrinkles. And it's actually, now this is a Motives line, and it's actually a little black tube that it's like for smoother looking skin. Now that is one that all you do is you squeeze the tube and you just put it on the very areas that you have the little fine lines that you want to fill in before you apply your makeup. A lot of times is that when you start doing these programs, what happens is you aren't going to get the results that you want like right away. So you need something to just carry you by just long enough so that you can start to see exactly what it's going to look like once you continue the program. Invisalign, that's what it does. It actually gives you a smoother line so that you don't have all the makeup doesn't crease into those different areas. Now, we have another product that's called Instant Line Vanish, and that it comes in a long black tube, and that reduces, it's got little rollers to it when you open it, and that you put it on and you just roll it. Now that one reduces the look of puffiness. It actually, when you roll it, it actually gets rid of the puffiness around the eyes. It does instantly smooth the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's anti-wrinkling, and it's firming, and it's lifting effect. It's visibly firms the skin. And basically all it is, it's a little roller that you go this way, you go around the eye, you go around the forehead, you go around the mouth line. And what you do is then applying the makeup. That has actually now been firming that, all those areas, so that when you put your makeup on, it's like your canvas is smooth. Now, those are products that you use to fill in the lines and wrinkles to prepare you now for the next step. Now, Perfecting Face Primer, it comes in a tube, and that one is, that smooths the canvas. When you put it on all over. Now that creates a flawless canvas. The idea for that is when you put your makeup on, it's not going to be tugging. When you apply the makeup, it's going to go on very smooth, and you won't even need a sponge. I mean, clearly you will be able to put it on and it'll go on very smooth and effortless. Perfection Face Primer, it's like a must. It really treats, it's got a lot of minerals to it and a lot of smoothing effect. It's really beautiful. Once you start working with some simple products, you'll never go without them. Another thing I wanted to say is these products last a long time. I mean, you can buy a certain product and it'll last you for 6 months, 7 months sometimes. So these are things that you can purchase, but not necessarily have to do it every month. It's not like mascara, and it's kind of like pencils. You buy pencils and they last you like forever. That sort of thing. Now, the matrix, I want to talk a little bit about the founder. The two women that teamed up together to create the Motives line, and that is Lauren Redringer and Lala Anthony. They teamed up together to create the best makeup for beauty in every shade. Motives features mineralized products from lip shines to foundations and eyeshadows palettes for the everyday woman. You can create your own look. They have actually given us eyeshadows and lip colors, lip glosses, and sparkles, and a lot of different color palettes that you can't quite find in the local store. It's more, these are colors that the stars use. Motives has been featured in Cosmopolitan magazine, in People, in Lucky, Us, in InStyle, Max London, and all the stars like Jennifer Lopez and Kardashian girls, and a lot of the stars. I can't name all of them, but you'll see them in the photos. But so it is very popular, and these are color palettes that you can't quite get in the local store. And the same thing with the sparkles. We have sparkles, and we can show you how to use them and how to incorporate them in your look. Now, Motives has a foundation, a makeup foundation that is liquid powder mineral. Now, the difference with this is that it's a creamy base. It's almost like doing liquid, but with a little powder mix, and you need very little. It's almost like dot, 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 and that's it. And with the things that you have already applied before, it makes the application easy. You don't want to apply makeup so much to cover, because that's not what we are trying to do. We don't want a mask. We just want to improve the look, to sort of do like it's like a little veil that actually protects, just kind of takes care of all the imperfections, but it's not like changing your total look. The idea with that is, once you've done it once, don't try to use so much. Always start with a small amount. There is another ageless renewal collagen liquid makeup as well. Motives has one that it's called Ageless Renewal that has collagen in it, and it also has CoQ10. So the Ageless Renewal is actually for the mature woman that wants more nutrients in the makeup line. And so this is makeup that if you were somewhere and you had to go to bed with your makeup on, or forgot because you were so tired, got home and went to bed and forgot to clean your face, wash your face, it's okay because it doesn't damage the skin. It's nourishing because it's mineral. So it's okay if that happens. But it is advised to be able to cleanse your skin at night. Now, we do have pressed powders. We have bronzers. In fact, the whole idea with the bronzers are that you want to do makeup first, so the foundation always goes first, and then you end up doing your bronzer after. The bronzer, you have to be very careful. You only want to apply a little bit. You don't have to apply a lot, and you'll find out as you work with it that you need so little. Also, we have the loose mineral powder, and that is what you end up, it comes in a little pot, and all you do is you put some of it in the lid, and then you take the brush and you work the brush in there and then tap it, and then it's when you apply it. That mineral loose powder will set the makeup. So now once you do that, now your makeup is set. You don't have a greasy look, you have a very natural look. The other, we have a full coverage photo finish powder that comes in a case that actually in a compact, and that is actually used for folks that are used to doing the powder in that's more of a coverage, and that's okay if that's what you like and if that's what you're used to. We have that too. We also have a brow kit that actually has 3 different colors. So you're able to, the brows are very important. We do need to work, and not so much with a pencil. You can do it with powder and get a better natural look. For anybody that's interested in that, I can show you what that looks like. The brow kit is really, it's a little compact, and it has the 3 different colors in it, and that's exactly what it is. And so that's the brow kit. Now we're going to talk about lips, and the same way that we work. Yeah, I wanted to say too that I do have blush. I do have blushes that come in a compact. I also have the bronzers. I also have this kit here that is Scott's Barnes. It's got everything in it. So if you're starting a program and you don't want to invest so much money in buying so many individual things, you can buy this one unit that actually has everything in it. It has your eyeshadows, your bronzers, your cream shadows. It has your powder shadows and your concealers. It has your makeup foundations and your bronzers. And this is your powder, bronzer, and it also has your blush. And the last thing is your powder, your mineral powder, that actually is what you do after you put the makeup, and then towards the very end, because actually the loose powder, it actually finishes off the whole thing. It finishes off your look, and it doesn't matter that it's lighter, because it's almost like a little veil, and it finishes your look. This item here has got a little mirror. You can start with this program if you want to not invest too much, or you can, this is actually a nice travel kit, so you don't have to carry or take so much makeup with you, because all of it's all in here. So, and things, the blushes and the bronzers can also be used as eyeshadow creams. So anyway, so this is an item that's really, it's a convenient thing to have, and you can put it in your luggage. And so we have this, and this is all in one little compact. We also have, our tools are really important, and a lot of times when you start working with cosmetics, eyeshadows, lipsticks, and mascaras, our tools are really important. And we have a product here that has all your different, for your shadows, for your blush, for your mascaras, for your eyeshadows, for concentrating on the crease of the eye for a different shadow because a lot of times we don't have to, a lot of times people just do one eyeshadow and that's it. You can actually incorporate 2 to 3 different colors by just using a brush that's very thin, and so that it doesn't spread all over. And we do have some eyeshadows and some lipstick brushes. So this is like a whole array of different brushes to use for everything. We do have this as well, and this is on the Motives line. For the lips now, we have, you know, we treat the skin, the face and all, and the lips are always kind of left behind. We have lip treatment, vitamin E. The vitamin E seals in moisture, and the vitamin C moisturizes and it hydrates. We also have a Fortify. We have a lip Fortify that actually is what makes your lips plumper. It is said that in 29 days you can have plumper lips, and all it is, it's nutrient to and for your lips. It's called Fortify, 40 FY, and that is a treatment that you do. So instead of before you do your lipstick, you can actually do this, and you want to do it all over, but you also want to do it underneath so that you get the nourishment underneath, so your lips will become more plumper. Anyway, that is the Fortify. These are treatments for lips. The other thing that I want to talk about is there is a lip pumice, and that one is, it conditions and it exfoliates. So before you do anything, you want to take this lip pumice and put it on your lips like lipstick. But it's got this little, these little seeds kind of particles that actually exfoliates your lips, and it conditions them. So it makes it so now you gave your lips you exfoliated your lips, and now they're plumper and they're actually ready now to take in the treatment that follows. We also have for lips, it's called Lip Lock, and Lip Lock, it's actually a primer base and an anti-aging in one. And the Lip Lock is actually looks like this. Lip Lock, actually what it is it's actually a lipstick that it's almost like makeup for lips. And what it is it's a primer base that actually fills in all the little gaps, so that when you put your lipstick on, not only will it go on smooth, but it will lock in your lipstick color, and it'll give you more of a true color base. The Lip Lock, it's one of the things you do before you apply lipstick, or maybe a pencil where you outline the lips. You can do the Lip Lock first and then do your lipstick. Now, we also have a Lash Extend. And the Lash Extend, it's actually a product that you end up using really close to the eyelid where the eyelashes are, to encourage length, to encourage growth, and you do this at bedtime. So the idea is the lip or the lash extender, it comes in a tube, and you sort of twist the top of it, and there's a liquid on the very end of the brush, and all you do is brush it on the eyelid, and also up above on the eyelid where the lashes are. And that liquid tends to settle in right into the crease, and what it does, it actually keeps that moist. And the truth of the matter is that what makes our lashes thinner and where you lose the lashes is due to the fact that it's dry, because you end up putting mascara, and now that sort of increases in there. And when you go to wash it out, now what it is all that dries out, and if you don't put anything following so that it stays moist, when you go to rub your eye or whatever, some of the lashes, you lose some of the eyelash. So the idea is the lash extends is really nutrients for lashes, but you can also brush it over on the eyebrows so that you can encourage your eyebrows so that you don't lose or encourage growth. You can encourage the hair to grow on the eyebrows. I want to talk about, there is a spray that's called 10-year younger spray. Now, there are some tricks to the trade, and the 10-year spray has been used on television a lot, and it is a spray that you put on your face after you're done. So you've done your eye shadows, your creams, your makeup, your bronzer, all the treatment has been done, you're ready, and your finished thing would be is all you do is lift your hair and just spray 1, 2, 3 and just let it sit. It'll dry. Everything now is set, and what this spray does is there's nutrients in it, and what it does is, you know, you won't look made up, you won't look all pasty, all dry. It's like when you spray this, it's like you nourish the skin and everything becomes dewy, and it looks nice. It doesn't look, you don't look made up. Now, I want to say that I've actually looked at a lot of shows on television where someone is advertising a skin cream or something, and but you know, they might be advertising a product, and they're telling you that this is what it does for you. However, the people that are selling it have had surgery done, and so they're not really being very truthful in what they're selling, because they themselves, even though they're using the product, they ended up going further and did other treatments besides that. So that's not really advertising the product truthfully. So the idea is that, and I think that the folks that choose to go this way really damage their skin, and that only lasts for so many years, and you have disconnected your skin from the muscle, and so you have disturbed the natural flow, and that's the reason why you have to go back after 10 years or 5 years and redo it. And that's why most stars, they get a surgery done, and they have to continuously do it. And the idea is God gave you a sweet look. He gave you a natural look. And when you do that, you destroy everything that you're supposed to look like. You no longer look, or your daughters don't look like you anymore, because you're not the same person. So this is actually a way of really working in treating the skin, in nourishing the skin, in working with what has been given. And but you know, a lot of times everything is not just skin. We do have to nourish internal, because what we are internal really shows through. And so the idea is that we need to support, to nourish our inner body, and drink plenty of water, so that the rest of the things that we do external ends up showing, it ends up being better. The idea is that there are many things that you can do topically, and they do work. They just take a little time. And so the idea is that if you start at a later time in your life, then realize it's going to take you just a little bit longer than somebody that's been actually working throughout their life and doing something. The idea is that some of the people that I talk to, I say, what's your regimen, or what do you do a facial once a week, or and they go, no, I don't do that, I don't do that, and I don't do that. And so the idea is a person starting like that, it does take a little work, but it's a good payoff. When you start to do something, you don't look like everybody else. The idea is, in treating the skin, these things do work. And so if a person has acne, realize that there are many things that you have to address. And for that individual, the skin has to be not only cleansed and toned, it has to be where you treat it and you do like the collagen mix, so that you're doing the collagen and you're doing the pentaxel. There are many things that you have to do in the beginning. However, realize that as you do it on a day-to-day basis, it becomes easier, it becomes a habit. You don't even think about it, you just do it. And that is when the program works. It's like everyone will say that your skin is flawless. I know that sometimes the conditions, or maybe it's too hot, or maybe you work out, or maybe you ate something that I didn't agree. The idea is, the reaction is always, oh, I got a pimple. But you know what? In doing the right thing, continuing to do the right thing every single day in the application that you do, those things go away and they dry out and you don't spread, and it's like it continues to get better, and you get it and it's gone. So that is what we want to continue. These are words. I wrote some words of Lauren Redlinger wrote this in her site, and it says, attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, become what you respect, and mirror what you admire. And those are words from Lauren. Anyway, I wanted to also talk about a lot of, for anybody that wants to see a lot of the products that we have a whole shelf on all the different products. But we have from lipsticks to foundations to eyeshadows to pencils. We have like lip liners. We also have different plump lipsticks. We also have different eyeshadows and sparkles. We also have some false eyelashes for events, if you want to do that or just for practice. The whole idea is to be able to do different things so that you practice on a different look each time. Also, we have we have the mineral sparkles that have their mineral base. Actually, the mineral shadows are like little specks. And what you do is, when you do the brush, you apply it on, and it has like a little sparkle to it. So it's nice application. There are ways that you can apply eyeshadow that you can actually make your eyes look bigger, to make them look longer, or to make them look wider. There's just different tricks to the trade, and we can sit down and walk you through a lot of the things if you're interested. And but I hope I covered everything. We have like base, an eye base too. The eye base is actually the same thing as a concealer. We have concealers. We have like coverage, one that covers more if you have dark circles. But know that dark circles are basically liver. And so liver is the big one. Once you detox the liver, the dark circles around the eyes will go away. If you have more of weak eye, where it's puffy, that instant line vanish will take care of that puffiness. And so there's a lot of things that you can incorporate to get the look that you want. And you know, a good example is to have a picture of what you looked like before, and it actually will give you encouragement to be able to continue what it is that you've started. I will say that having like a green drink that you end up taking every day in the morning to be able to create a better pH is a good beginning to be able to feed the skin. And also the Oxygen Extreme that we have in capsules is another good way of nourishing, because the idea is that if you want the skin to be plump, the way you get that internal is by doing omega fats. It's by doing, and we see that every day. I get people that come in and they will actually say, they'll start doing, let's say, digestive health that has the flax hull lignans in it. And I see them a month later and their skin right away looks so much fuller. And the idea is that is what it's lacking. When we eliminate all fat, when we eliminate all the omega fats and the minerals, and the oxygen then goes out the window as well, and we don't exercise and we wonder why our skin is saggy. That is what happens. We need to plump, we need to flush the system with oxygen and give it the minerals and give it the omega fats, and you watch how your skin just blossoms. It'll look nice, it'll look like, and you look nourished. It's like you look healthy. It'll give you some nice color. We also have some herbs too that'll give you nice color and blood flow, and that is the Schisandra berry. Schisandra berry in tea form. It's amazing. The people that do that, I have folks that buy 6 of those cans of tea powder teas. They love it. The Schisandra tea, they swear by it. The color is almost immediate. So we do have a lot of things that you can take internal to assist with the rest of your look. I wanted to get back to the eye base. The eye base is, we have the concealer that we do the eye here. We have more coverage for those that have dark eye, you know, eyes, under eyes. And we have the base that we end up doing on the upper lid, so that when you put your eyeshadow, the powder doesn't go all over the place. It stays right within where you place it. And it doesn't smear. It stays right within, and it gives you a nice finish, perfect look. We do have that. We also have bronzer in a cream, and we also have bronzer. You know, sometimes you do the bronzer and you want a little bit on your neck, or you want some on your hands. The bronzer in a cream works that way good. We also have the bronzer in powder, and that works really well. The whole idea, anything that you do, anything that you start, always know that in doing small amounts and presenting it and working with it with the brush, just tap it so you only get a little bit. It's a good thing to do. We also have lipsticks that are polished. Some people don't like too much pearl. They don't like too much, they want more of a matte finish. So we do have lipsticks and also lip plumpers that are actually, they plump your lips as you put the lipstick on. It gives you more of a plump effect. It's almost like it's got the minerals in there that feeds the lips, and it just plumps them up. It's almost like you're feeding the skin, you're feeding the lips what they need. The also the way of doing the brow, if you don't have any brows, we have a picture where it shows how you take your pencil end and you go like this and you go like that. That'll give you the indication of where to start the brow and where to finish it. And the brow kit it has 3 different colors to it. So it has the dark brown, it has the light brown, and then it has the lighter color with the brush, so that you can start doing it very small amounts with a little bit of color. Just try to do it, and if you make a mistake, you can take some of the light color and then go over it. So that one is a brow kit, the compact. And then of course I told you about all the brushes that we have for different applications. We also have, I just want to make sure I got everything, because a lot of times forgetting. And the eyeshadows, you know, a lot of times doing a matte finish is a good thing. I sometimes think that the sparkles and stuff, I like to put them on the ends of the eye, on the upper and also on the lower. Also when you're done, if some of the shadow got down here, it dropped down, you can just brush it off with your finger, because it will brush off. So so it's the lipsticks and the eyeshadows, the bronzers. We've got all different colors. We've got a lot of colors. I think they're like is that probably 30 some colors, I think. And they continue to have different, some more colors. Also the pictures on the matrix, the before and after pictures, that kind of goes to show you exactly how tight or how firm the skin gets. And it gets rid of all the fine lines and wrinkles on the mouth. The sparkle colors are really nice because they actually add color or finish to the eyeshadows. You can make it from day to night. You can actually wear the sparkles, so you do them at night. I like to do them during the day. We also have some nail polish. We have that too, and we have pencils, all lip pencils. We have eye pencils, eyeliners. We have yeah, I think we covered all of it. We also have the Motives has a face where we have all these different applications that you can do. It has the face on there, and then so that you know exactly what to apply. And we have the foundation base, and it tells you on there Dual Perfection Powder. It has the full coverage. It just shows you that it's more of a finish, more of a darker, not darker, but more of a fuller coverage. The eye pencils, we have all colors, the browns, the blacks, the coal black, and we have all the bronzers, different colors on the bronzers. We have a compact that has 2 different bronzers. We have lips from Minerals. There's a lot of different colors, and we also have up here, it just has the foundation and liquid powder Minerals. It has in translucent loose powders and the eye press shadows, and also the lustrous mascara. We have the mascara that doesn't cake. It adds length. It gives you volume. It doesn't smear. We also have the blush, and the blush is all different colors for different folks. We also have the Rich Formula lipstick. Now realize that the things that I have talked about, on all the skincare products, realize that this is not just for women. This is not just for your teenager. This is not just for kids. This is actually for men as well. Men need these products as well. Not the makeup, but I mean the skincare. They can use a Rebirth. They can use the Pentaxel, and they can use the... they have the same problems that we do in skincare, and men are stepping up to the plate. They are realizing they want to treat, they want to do a facial mask. They are incorporating these things already. If your husband your fiance, your boyfriend, or whoever has issues with skin, this is something that you can relate and you can let them know that it can be done. It's not just a woman's line. This is actually anybody can do it. I forgot to mention, I have one treatment that's called Rebirth, and Rebirth is in the Cellulab's line. And the Cellulab has a product that's called Rebirth, and the Rebirth is actually used, it's almost like treating the skin, and it's actually used on toned skin, meaning you cleanse, you tone, bring the skin to a pH, and then you do the Rebirth. But if you're doing the collagen, you want to do the collagen after the tone and then the Rebirth later. So this is the way that you do. So when you decide to purchase and you come in, you can tell me what's what, and I can tell you exactly what the steps to take. I think we have covered just about everything, and I wanted to again say that you know, you don't have to figure that you have to have some surgical procedure to be able to look good again. There are so many things that you can do that you can see instant results. You can see, because anytime that you apply something that you haven't done before, you're going to have immediate reaction to how much better your skin is going to look, that it's going to take you time to restore, to get back, way back to the way it was. It takes a little bit depending on where it is that you start. So a lot of times if you are just starting and you're just getting the fine lines and wrinkles, you'll get really fast results. If you are one that you haven't done anything for 20 to 25 years, then realize it's going to take you a little bit of time. However, that you will see noticeable difference, yes. In fact, people around you will ask you, what are you doing? And so the idea is that for us, when we see ourselves every day, we don't notice changes, but other people do. And so you'll see and you'll hear people saying, you're looking really good, what is it that you're doing? We want to do that very same thing. So I want to thank everyone that views these programs and that that supports us. I encourage for you to spread the word and tell your families and friends to watch the program, or maybe just let them know that that they can watch this program on Channel 6 and give them our time. Our program airs on Sunday at 11 a.m. and also on Thursdays at 9 p.m. And for anybody that would like to call in and likes a program that they saw, or maybe that they remember but they didn't see all of it and want us to replay it, you can call us and let us know, or you can come in and pick up a CD or a DVD. You can tell us, and there is a small feed for that. Thank you.